Good morning, everyone. This is Michelle. I'm the owner of Vitas Travel Service. This morning, I'd like to discuss with you a little bit regarding my company and how it was established. Reason being is because I was scrolling this morning on social media sites like LinkedIn and Facebook, and I've seen these videos where marketing advisors or gurus or whatever you'd like to call them were basically saying how big companies such as big retail companies couldn't stay in business in today's markets simply because they weren't branding themselves from the beginning. Well, not necessarily true, but putting that aside, I would like to let you know how I began in my story that even my own clients may not know. Anyway, I was a 20-year-old that was working for a travel agency that basically did not even have computers at that time. I picked their business up and increased their revenue within 1 year, about 300%. And then I said, okay, a person is making money, his company is making money. What am I making? So I decided at the age of 21 to ask the owner if I could buy him out. So he agreed. Now the company Vitas Gerolitis used to own, as you may or may not know, he used to be a famous tennis player back in the day, in the early 80s or late 70s. And this person was a second owner. So I'm basically a third owner, or you could say a third generation that is holding his name. And I just wanted to keep it because I thought it was relevant to the company. And after I bought out the company, I worked with many corporate clients. I worked with many corporations. I worked with many individuals. I did various trips, whether it was packages, all-inclusives, cruises, whatnot. And then I developed a niche recently because of so many changes that travel agents went through and companies in general went through, whether it was the internet era or it was the websites or the upgrades for or needs for different kind of travel. And travel, as you know today, is not the same as it used to be 20 years ago. Although I always concentrated on high-end travel, such as luxury jets, luxury yachts, and it was very lucrative at that time, even on today's market, it is simply easily accessible than it used to be. However, what differentiates my company from the other companies or from the other retailers is this. I have a personal approach to everything that we do in this company. Meaning, if you would like to travel to a certain destination, you have a 24/7 availability to speak to a person, live person, I might add, in our company, as well as prices. It's always important to have the right price. So, how do you achieve that? Well, you go to me. Why? Because we have a history with the companies that we work with the whether if it's hotels or cruises or yachts or private jets, so or even as simple as renting a car or having a private guide for a day. I know it is not easy in today's markets to put your company out there and to present your company as if you were knowledgeable enough, or you were, or you know that whatever you're selling today, it is relevant to the markets. However, if you put and you make sure your clients know who you are, what you do, what your branding is, meaning your company, what do they specialize in my experience, I can tell you this. I've done everything and anything that comes to travel, and that means as simple as booking an airline ticket to, as I said, doing or leasing a private jets. However, in today's markets and the way they quickly turn on a yearly basis, I decided also to add, and not just to add, but to concentrate on doing customized tours. Why do I do that? Very simple. You travel with people. I don't usually take groups more than 10 to 12 people, simply because it's easier to be available for them 24/7, especially when I travel with them. So it doesn't matter the destination. Mostly I let my clients choose, whether it's Morocco or as recently as UAE, United Arab Emirates, or for a future, Africa. So all these destinations, I don't necessarily come up with it. I go out, I socialize, I ask people what they would like to see, where they would like to go, and I mostly concentrate on no more than a group of 10 to 12 people. It helps them that I'm there, simply because if they need an itinerary for the next morning and they lost it and they don't know where to go or what time to be in a certain place and what to see, well, I'm available. So it is a niche that is great for my company. It's great for me. I love what I do. When I wake up in the morning, I always think this is the day that I have to think of a new destination that I can go to. Although, as we think that the globe is very big and the destinations are a lot to see, it really isn't. And I've traveled the world, so I can tell you. Anyway, if you'd like to contact me or to know more about my business or my agency or what we do in general, please either call us 516-294-8383 or contact us info@vitastravel.com or go on our website www.vitastravel.com. Thank you. Bye.